underestimate that side of things, I think, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question. What's your love for music over there? Because I know you got the studio, and I was just curious. I was meaning to ask you, like, what's your deal over there? Like, are you like getting on the track or?
Yeah, I'm getting on the track.
Really?
But
Do you have some records?
I do. I got
send
3.
me some.
Yeah, it's Scotty Free on SoundCloud.
Really?
It's just for fun. Where that comes from, when I was 19, I was sophomore year at Mizzou. 18, I didn't really know what I was doing, and then 19, I was like, you know, that confusing part of your life where you leave like your parents' home, and then you really start finding out who you are.
Yep.
Well, I met my friend Ben, and he taught me a super valuable lesson. He goes, Scott, life's all about one thing only. It always comes back to keeping it real. And he was big time into freestyle rap.
Right.
So from that day on, I've been freestyling pretty much nonstop for like 5 years. And
for real?
Yeah.
You can freestyle?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, that will help with like your, you know, people, like there's little things in life, like people will underestimate, like playing video games, like that will improve your reaction time with things. Like being able to freestyle, it's like actually really difficult, and like being able to pull those words out and do that, it's impressive. So if you can really freestyle, good job.
Yeah, well, it's
I can't.
The biggest thing I've noticed is it improves my conversational skills so much, because
I agree with that.
When you have an idea in here and you can not only put it to rhymes, put it to a beat, but actually make it all make sense. When you're having a conversation, it's the same fucking thing. Yeah. And then that also applies, like that video I filmed recently, Day in Life Pro Dropship Part 3. I had nothing planned for that. I freestyled everything in that video. Right. And it comes from that same thing in your brain. So that's where that comes from. I enjoy making it. It's fun to do. It's not something I'm pursuing, but I recognize the importance of it. And it's just fun. Right. That's what it's all about.
It is fun. One of my passions lies, like if you could ask me, like, where would you make your, you know, billions of dollars anywhere, right? Because obviously, like, my goal is I one day hopefully would like to make billions of dollars, right? If you were to ask me if I could do it anywhere, it'd be in music. I love the concept of selling records. It's something I'm really passionate about. Like, music helped me a lot growing up. And then just the concept of like, okay, your song is 99 cents. Like, I'm moving products all day, you know, $15, $20, $30 in the hundreds of thousands. And it's like, damn, like if I could just do that to like a record, and, you know, that record lives on and I get monthly residuals from that. I mean, it's a really interesting business, and those guys make a lot of money. Like, you know, the guys in the back. I've learned one of my approaches, I was trying to go to major record labels and partner with them on some ventures. And that really opened my eyes to like really the business and how lucrative it is and how much money they really make. So hopefully one day I can get in the music space, but right now, if it's not broken, I shouldn't fix it. So just keep doing the commerce.
But you're kind of in the music space right now, correct?
A little, yeah.
Can you give me some details on that?
I work with a lot of artists, right? So a lot of artists come to me if it's like, yo, I'm trying to help move record sales and stuff like that. And I'll work with them. I only kind of choose who I work with. Like, I won't work with like lower people that much. I also work with a guy named Santana Ali. He's like one of my best friends, and kid is incredibly talented. And I really think, like, I've known him since I was like 15, but I really think that kid is special. And I think one day, very soon, we'll be hearing a lot about Santana. And so he's kind of my music focus when it comes to embedding people into the people that I know in the industry, and, you know, artist wise. And then when it comes to just working with industry people, it's just like, yo, how can I help whatever you're doing make better? What I wanted to like tell and like work with a lot of these artists on is like, these guys need to be making brands. Like, they're so like focused on all these other things, but like, you don't understand, like, if you can just, you know, get a brand to make 10, 15, 20 million bucks, which these artists are doing all day long with just menial stuff or getting paid to promote other people's stuff. I'm trying to bring the power back to them and kind of build something, you know, with the infrastructure that we have on the marketing end and, you know, the back end stuff, and kind of come in and try to provide something that's, you know, bigger than what they're doing musically.
What do you think the best way to monetize their position in the music industry is? More so than just the music. More so than the music,
it's building a brand, whatever it may be. Whether, you know, I'm not a disbeliever. I'm not a huge fan of them making clothes. Like, clothes are cool, but everybody does it. So I try to like come in and do something different. whether it's like a cereal or a chain or just something different, you know what I mean? And so, I mean, we'll do the clothes like this is that, you know what I mean? And then the hat, you know, that's how I try to incorporate them there. You know, now that we're doing the Von Dutch stuff, you have them come in and, you know, collaborate with Von Dutch and, you know, the Unhappy with the hoodie. We'll do stuff like that. But I really think, I mean, especially with the women, there's more products for women, you know, when it comes to the makeup. And it's a really interesting space. And I feel like people are not really exploiting it the way that it should be. And so I'm trying to come in and fix that.
Yeah. So tell me about